It's January. The rut has come and gone, holidays are firmly in the rearview mirror, and if your favorite football team isn't in the playoffs, things can look pretty bleak. Luckily, in many parts of the country, it's still deer season, so deer hunting is exactly what we're going to do. Our good friends Tom and Nick have invited us to their home property for a late season muzzleloader hunt. They manage it heavily, leave it largely unpressured, and deer densities are sound. All the makings for a fun, high odds hunt.
Yeah.
If you get with that east in it, it's going to blow right there.
Yeah.
And there's no reason to, because you've got options to not. You know?
Exactly.
So we'll go around. Maybe what we'll do is we'll start from the furthest away. We'll take you down and we'll show you this entrance.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
We get the quick and dirty rundown on blind locations, access points, routes of entry, prevailing wind directions, and general deer movement.
This will dump you. So we were parked over there by his house.
After greetings and general conversation, they show us around, give us the lay of the land, and wish us luck. They have business to tend to the first day of the hunt and depart soon after. We'll see them in a day, but for now, we have the keys to the castle. Now, I've developed a true love-hate relationship with muzzleloaders over the years. On one end, there's something incredibly satisfying about pouring a measured charge down your barrel, pushing a bullet on top of it, priming it, and touching off the shot. It's the tying your own flies of sending a projectile downrange. The intricacies of muzzleloading are many. It's beautifully simple yet complex. One thing is certain, it's fun and can extend your hunting season, as well as create fantastic opportunities in the woods you otherwise would not get. Conversely, muzzleloaders can be finicky, foul easily, sensitive to weather conditions, prone to ignition issues for a variety of reasons, and generally frustrating. Deer this time of year are largely in a metaphorical holding pattern. They are recovering from the rigors of the rut and simply surviving months of hunting pressure. The latter, no easy task when you're the most pursued big game animal in North America. Left unmolested, they will likely be going from food to bed and vice versa in a predictable manner, expending little energy as possible. It is that behavior and pattern we're hoping to capitalize on. Now, it's often said not to pass on an animal on the first day of a hunt you would gladly shoot the last. I subscribe to this on some hunts, but it's a flawed philosophy. Shoot day one, and you may leave with a full freezer, along with a set of questions revolving around what might have been. Don't shoot, and you might kick yourself later. With 3 more days to hunt, I never reach for my muzzleloader. It's a gamble. I'm toting a very advanced, proven, and accurate muzzleloader. Prior to leaving, it shot a ragged one-hole group at 100 yards. Charges measured by weight produced a standard deviation of 10 feet per second. Not bad for a rifle hand load, let alone a muzzleloader. That said, for this hunt, I've set a personal limit of 200 yards. The gun is capable of more.
Slipping up into the blind here. I was glassing on my way in. I'm glad I did. There's 2 or 3 deer out there. I think they're does. Wait a minute. There's Buck. There's Buck with him. I better get my shooting stick. Slipped into the timber. We were super quiet. It rained a lot. It's super quiet in here. wind stayed constant. We were good there, so I think they just naturally moved off.
Historically, this is the best spot on the property with the highest concentration of bucks, and that's exactly what we're seeing. On camera, the bucks look a lot closer than they are, but right now for me, they're obscured by a screen of brush and out of range. I decide to be patient, making sure when I shoot, it's the shot I want. It never comes and the deer move downhill towards Tom. My excitement transitions from personally getting a shot to Tom getting a shot. A few minutes later, the boom of a muzzleloader shatters the crisp January air.
Well, light's starting to fade. I'm pretty sure we saw every buck under the sun tonight. There was a lot of bucks out here, a lot of deer in general, but unless something comes in the next couple minutes, we'll probably call it for day 2.
We start the day with coffee, checking out Tom's dandy buck, and getting the full play-by-play. His excitement and the pride of year-round work coupled with months of hunting coming together is contagious.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, I'm jacked. We're gonna take care of him, do what we gotta do, and then we'll do this again later.
Yeah.
Want to do this again?
Yeah, we should probably do this again. You know, different deer. We'll mix it up a little bit.
Deer.
But
Eventually, we chat strategy, consider the disturbance of yesterday's success, and speculate the rest of the bucks may push our way tonight. Confidence is at an all-time high.
Does have been kind of filtering in and out of that pocket back there for the last couple of hours. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. Right now there's about 3 out there. Pretty content, just kind of hanging tight back there. So they're definitely super confident.
Finally, a good buck breaks our way working along the field edge. If he stays on course, he'll be in range. I look down to carefully grab my muzzleloader and prepare for the shot. By the time I look up, he's gone. We plan a morning hunt we don't think will bug the deer frequenting our primary evening hunt location. Another gamble, but one we take. By 10 a.m., we've spooked a nice buck and doe from errant blind noise and had a single doe come in from behind, less than 10 yards away. None of the deer stick around long enough for the cameras or a shot. Left with a healthy respect for the cold and numb fingers, we regroup and head out for our final sit. On our way in, we spook a pile of deer that in the chaos go several different directions. For a brief moment, I think I'm going to get a shot as they head left. Instead, they turn back into the timber. Temperature drops I would generally pray for on a late season hunt don't have the deer on their feet. I don't know why. What I do know is any 2-year-old buck or doe within range is getting a .50 caliber bullet sent their way. There are plenty of deer on the property. We just need luck to break our way. Finally, our opportunity presents itself.
I think you were low, dude. I don't know how that happened. That shot felt good. I loaded back up. It just sounded weird, and the gun didn't really recoil like it has been. No, it almost sounded like I shot into water.
As modern as today's muzzleloaders are, at the end of the day, there's still a gun you load from the front. Things can go wrong. Frankly, I don't know why the powder didn't ignite properly. My best guess is the temperature shift from our short stints in the truck compromised the charge. Did I break my own rule and not take my muzzle? Yes. Should I have simply pushed out my powder and bullet preemptively mid-hunt? Yes. The bottom line, could I have done things to prevent the misfire? Yes. The lessons and hard reminders I'll take away from this hunt far outweigh the meat I would have put in the freezer. I'll be a better hunter for them next time. Right now, I'm on the hate side of my emotional muzzleloading pendulum. It will swing back, and I'll be ready when it does. Until then, keep your nose in the wind and your powder dry.